Right, so this is going to be a bit of an update from yesterday's video, because as I was editing the video, I noticed certain discrepancies in the judge's statement that he was saying. And this leads me to something else that Politico also said. So we'll play this and then we'll scrutinise it afterwards.
Occupies just one page. It starts here, and the bit relevant to that clip is down the bottom. I still suffer pain and discomfort to my back. I have attended my GP and had different x-rays and MRI scans. I currently see a chiropractor for the pain and take medication from my doctor. I take 30 milligrams of codeine up to 4 times a day and 25 milligrams of pregabalin twice a day, as well as paracetamol and ibuprofen. This is basically repeating her content in the film, but the film stops there. There is no scrutiny. This is now the scrutiny. According to Charlie, she had undergone both x-rays and MRI scans. There are no records. Fourth, Charlie claimed, even now, 4 years later, to be in significant pain as a result of the incident and still to be taking prescription painkillers. Yet, no medical records have been produced to confirm this. On the contrary, the only information I have from Charlie's GP is a letter from the 18th of January 2018.
Right, so the judge first off says no records exist. That's what the judge says in this instance. And then he goes on to say that no records were submitted to court. Now those are two completely different things. The only way you can know if no records exist is if you've applied for those records. And that will tell you, yeah, these records don't exist. But that's not what happened here. The judge clearly states in the beginning that no records exist, and then he kind of corrects himself further on by saying that no records were admitted to court. Those are two completely different things. So just because no records were admitted to court doesn't mean those medical records don't exist. Just means that the court didn't have them at the time. And the judge then goes on to say the only medical information he had, he says it here, on the contrary, the only information I have from Charlie's GP is a letter from the 18th of January 2018. Now this is interesting because when Politico was questioned about how he got hold of Charlie's medical records on Twitter, Politico states that the court got hold of her records, which from this statement here they clearly didn't. So there's some inconsistencies in what Politico is saying about the medical records as well. I just wanted to clear that up because this is coming from a guy who claims to have forensically analysed the court statements, which he clearly didn't do. And he is kind of misleading people into suggesting that the court actually had hold of Charlie's medical records when they clearly did not. This is Vindicator, signing off.